Hi guys, this is your accounting buddy. I was doing a tutorial just a few moments ago, but my recording equipment doesn't seem to want to cooperate with me today. So instead, I thought it would be a good idea to give you some 5 tips on how to pass your financial accounting modules each time. This is something that has worked well for me in the past, and I've actually learned to master these things, and they've proven to be of good use to me. So the first thing that you want to do as an accounting student, or if as an accounting major, you want to be able to be in a position in which you are able to recall all the formats of your financial statements, your profit or loss, your financial position, your changes in equity, and obviously the notes to those statements. This is something which is very, very important. If you find yourself going into an exam without being able to properly recall some of these statements, this can actually affect your calculations or your working in that particular exam. So guys, before every exam, it's advisable that you relook at the format of your financial statements. Now, the second one is your calculator, right? If you're going to be dealing with things like leases and all of that, you want to make sure you know how to use your financial calculator. And something that has worked well for me is that I go into the exam with 2 calculators, a scientific one for the general calculations and a financial one for the calculations that might need your interest rate, implicit calculations, and all those other things. And number 3, I think this is more of a general tip. The night before your exam, you need to get lots of sleep, right? You need to be able to get lots of sleep, 9 hours, 10 hours, even if possible. You should refrain from trying to study the whole night if you have an exam, a 3-hour exam in the morning, or or during the day. Sleeping will enable your mind to be relaxed and able to cope with the long hours of calculations and thinking, because in accounting we do a lot of thinking, looking at what's here, what's there, what's supposed to be there, and whatnot. So that's my third tip. My fourth tip would be, guys, if you have assignments, things like your assignment, your quizzes, you want to try to do these ones on your own as much as you can, right? And only ask for assistance where it's necessary. So this is a general tip. Again, it has proved to work very well for me. I failed a couple of accounting exams in the past, and after I adopted some of these methods, my grades really improved. Now the final one, this is the ultimate, guys. I think this one is the most important one I can give you. It has worked so well for me, especially in my final year modules in accounting. This really worked for me, and not only in accounting, even on the other ones such as tax. But on this video, I'm just talking about financial accounting. This is practicing previous examination questions under exam conditions. I think this is something that even lectures encourage. This enables you to develop time management skills. How often do you get to finish your accounting exams? You'll find most accounting students complain about finishing their accounting exams, and that will result in getting a lower mark. And if maybe you had more time, you'd be able to actually answer more. So please look at this thing of practicing your previous question papers. It's about time management. This will enable you to develop the skills on how to tackle questions, right? Yeah, so those are the 5 tips which I think will definitely help you improve your accounting marks. And it's not only limited to those ones, but those ones are the ones that I did and I worked with, and I think that worked well for me.